Hey folks, there's been some talk about the authorship of the Gospels on my channel. I just want to address this because when you Google this question, who authored the Bible, it might tell you that the Gospels are anonymous, and you might think that, hey, that means that they clearly weren't written by Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Well, that's not the case because most, if not all, Greco-Roman biographies from antiquity did not include authorship. They didn't have the authors listed in the writings themselves, in the texts themselves. Sometimes they would have the authorship on a title page or on the outside of a scroll, but they wouldn't be included in the text itself. Like, for example, Paul, who addresses certain churches and says he wrote this with his own hand. So these Gospels, however, do have evidence that they were written by Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. How do we know? It's by reading the early church fathers, the leaders of the early Christian church. They all unanimously attribute the four Gospels to their authors given, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. There's no evidence on the contrary. There was some talk about other certain books, whether Paul wrote Hebrews, but there was no debate on who wrote the Gospels. The only evidence we have from antiquity points to Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John being the authors. That's most likely the case. Thanks for watching this video, everybody. God bless you all. He loves you. Stay blessed.